Hello friends, welcome to the new session of Section of Solids. This is Professor Rajesh K. Behera from AP Shah Institute of Technology. Today we'll see section of solids. In this one, we'll take a solid of right circular cone. Let us start with the statement. A right circular cone of base circle diameter 50 mm and axis 60 mm long is resting on its base on HP. It is cut by a section plane which is perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP such that the plane is parallel to the end generator and 10 mm away from it. Draw front view, sectional top view and true shape of section. As our usual practice, we will again read the statement to understand what should be the first stage. A right circular cone. So we will imagine first the shape of the object. It is a cone, base will be a circle and we will have an apex at the top. A right circular cone of base circle diameter 50 mm. So diameter of the base is given and axis 60 mm long is given, is resting on its base on HP. The moment we say base is resting on HP, that means this particular base, which will be circular in nature, can be seen from the top view. So we will start our problem from top view and we will draw a circle of 50 mm first. Then it is cut by a section plane. As I said earlier also, the moment the introduction of cutting plane comes into the statement, that means before this statement, whatever the position of the solid has been defined, it is the final position. Now no further change in position will take place. In most of the cases it happens. So it is cut by a section plane which is perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. This we'll see later on. First we'll start with the basic first stage. So we'll draw first a circle of 50 mm diameter. We'll divide the circle into 8 equal parts, vertical center line, horizontal center line, and then at an angle of 45 degree. We'll name them at the same time. B, C, D, E, F, and this as G, H. We'll take all this point in front view. We'll also mark O and O1 center line. We'll take all these projections in upward direction. So here we will get at this point as A dash, B dash, C dash, T dash, E dash, F dash, G dash and H dash. Then we'll draw a front view. As of now by construction line. At any given time we can see the outline of the object. So first I drawn the triangle in consideration with all the points which are lying outside. This is O and this is O1 dash. Now whichever the generators are inside, it will be very light in such a way that only the person who is drawing should be able to see it. Right, so now we will give here the dimensions. Height is given as 60 mm. height and diameter of the circle is given as 50 mm. Diameter 50 mm. Now the first position as defined, a right circular cone, base circle, diameter 50 mm and axis 60 mm long is resting on its base on HP. This position already we had done. It is cut by a section plane which is perpendicular to VP and inclined to HP. This is, they are talking about AIP. It is always inclined to HP, such that the plane is parallel to end generator and 10 mm away from it. So a cutting plane line will come into the picture and it is parallel to one of the extreme generator. Either it can be here parallel to this extreme generator, or it can be parallel to this extreme generator. So it can cut like this one, or in this fashion also it can cut parallel to this extreme generator. But it is also mentioned that it is 10 mm away from it. So 10 mm away from it, we are drawing parallel to one of the extreme generator, we are drawing a cutting plane line. End dash, half of the end dash are thick, on which we show the arrow, that is the direction of the observer. It is 10 mm away, so here also we will mention the dimension, 10 mm away. It is 10 mm away. Now it is cutting one of the base, it is cutting base and one of the extreme generator, right? As already we had seen in the introduction lecture, that if it cuts the base, we will get an edge, and if it cuts the extreme generator, we will get the curvature. So here we will first write down wherever it is cutting the generators, we will write down all the name. We'll start from here. 1, this is for OA, this line is for OB as well as for OH. So first we'll write down for OB, then for OC, then on the base 4, backside of the base 5, then again OG 6 and OH 7. So in this way we got all these points. We will transfer all these points in top view. So after taking all these generators in downward direction, we get these few points here directly. 1 will get directly transferred here. This will be 1, 2 and 7. 2 is on OB. So here on OB we'll get 2. On OH we'll get 3. 7. Then 3 and 6 are lying on the axis. This we'll see later on. First 4 and 5 which are on the base. So 4 will come on the base, that is the circumference of the circle. 5 will come again on the circumference of the circle. Now this 3 and 7, we have to transfer these points on the true length of the end generator. In previous problem, that is of hexagonal pyramid, we didn't had this true length. For that we have rotated this one of the slant edge from the top view, but in this case we already have this true length of the generator. Why we are claiming that this is a true length of the generator? Because if we consider O dash, A dash as the line which is inclined, the other view of this line should be parallel to XY. The other view is OA, which is parallel to XY. So therefore this O dash, A dash is the true length. So we'll transfer this 3 and 6 of the true length. From the true length, we'll transfer it in the downward direction. This arrow is just for the representation purpose. Then the top view, it will come on OA. From there, O as the center and this much as the radius, will turn the points, will rotate it to the respective projections OC. So OC is 3 and OG is 6. So we got all these points on the top view. Now we'll collect these points first by a visible curve or a line. So this, all the points are being joined, and also the retained part which will be at the lower side, and the top view it is been made dark. Similar way, whatever the points are lying here, these are all retained points, right, or retained portion of the object, and this which is on the left hand side of this cutting plane is a removed one. So all the retained part will again be make darken. So only extreme generators will be visible. So this much of part will be visible and this much of part will be retained in the bottom. So we will draw sectioning. So after doing this sectioning, we'll go for side view, right? Before side view, first we'll go through the question, draw front view, sectional top view and true shape of section. So front view has been drawn, top view has been drawn as a sectional top view, and we will go for true shape of section first and then we will go for sectional side view. Already we had seen, we make this cutting plane line parallel to XY, representation remains same, big dash, small dash, and half of the bigger dash and the extreme will be made thick, and will show the direction of observer. On this cutting plane line, we'll locate this, all these points which are lying on cutting plane line, which are cutting the generators or the base. So we'll locate this. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now we take all the points on this cutting plane lines in downward direction, and from top view we'll project all the points towards left hand side. After taking all the points on the left hand side, we'll get here as 5, this point as 4, this as 3, this as 6, this as 7, this point 2, and this point as 1. Again, we'll connect all these points with a curvature. Now base will be a perfect straight line, because if we cut the base we'll get an edge, and if we cut the curvature, this generators will get a curvature. So this is, all points are connected with the curvature. Sorry. Now we'll connect all the points with the curvature. And base edge by a straight line. Here also we will draw the hatching lines. We'll section it by a 45-degree line. This is the sectioning. All lines are drawn at an angle of 45 degree with some equal spacing. This we got as the true shape of section. We can name it TS OS. Even though in the question they had not asked for sectional side view, but just for the knowledge we'll draw the side view. For side view, what we are doing, we are drawing one line at an angle of 45 degree. We are taking all the projections from the front view at the side for the height, and for the width we are drawing this top view. We are taking the width from the top view. We are taking all these points on this 45 degree line, and then we are projecting in upward direction. From there, see here, I had already drawn here. I will just project these lines, these points on cutting plane line. So first I will locate the base points. This A comes here, this becomes A double dash, this is B double dash, this is C double dash, this is H double dash, and this is G double dash. The backside points F will get overlapped with H, E will get overlapped with A, D will get overlapped with B, and this is C. This will be O double dash, here O1 double dash. Now we will take these points. This 1 is on OA, so this 1 will get transferred on OA. This will be 1. 2 is on OB, so on OB we will take it in horizontal direction. This will be 2. 3 is on OC, so on OC we will take 3 on OC. Similarly, 7 is on OH, so 7 on OH. 6 on OG, so 6 on OG. 4 and 5 are the base points. Whenever we want to take base points in the side view, we take it through the top view, the place where we see the true location. So 4 is in between C and D, so we'll take the projections from here and it will go between C and D. D is here, so this is the point 4. 5 is in between F and G, so we'll take this 5 here, and between F and G this is 5. We'll connect all these points by a visible darkness. And base is between 4, 5. Now which is the retained part here? O already we know apex is removed, so this no question arises about this part. Question arises about G dash, and C. See here in this diagram on front view, G and C are coming in the retained portion. So definitely G and C will be invisible or retained part. So we will draw one line because 6 to G is retained. So we will draw a line from 6 to G. Now this is an extreme generator. In front view, OA and OE was extreme generator. Now 3 to C and 6 to G are extreme generators. You have to draw by scale and they will get connected. But the only part will be hashed or which will be sectioned will be this inner area. So we'll section it by a 45-degree line. So this is the section area of side view. So here we got front view, sectional top view, true shape of section and sectional side view. This most of the time this type of question is asked for 15 marks. Thank you. Please subscribe the channel so that you will get the updates.